What's going on, ladies and gents, and welcome back to some more fan-made operator ideas with Thunder. What's going on, Thunder?
Doing pretty good. I'm actually alive this time.
Yeah, you're live this time. OBS crashed last time, and then, yeah. Anyways, we're not salty. You're salty. Moving on. To get some disclosures out of the way, these are 100% fan-made operator ideas that we sat down, had some fun with, and would just maybe like to see them push the limitations of Siege a little bit further. So once again, if these are not confirmed by Ubisoft, these are not happening, these are not leaks, these are just for fun, just to have a good old time and, just to bounce back with the community and just hopefully maybe one day Siege will get their shit together and make good servers. I don't know, this has nothing to do with servers. Servers suck, dude. Anyways, I'm gonna mute myself, I'm gonna let Thunder take over and have some fun, and hope to see you guys at the end of the video.
Alrighty, so today we are going to be covering the Colombian COPES operators, and COPES is an acronym, but I have no idea how to say the actual name, so we're just rolling with that. But anyway, moving on to the weapons, we have the X95S. Oh crap, my phone just died. God damn. Okay, we're back. We're good. We're good. So, we have the X95S submachine gun. Everybody forget you saw that, but the X95S is like a Tavor with an integrated suppressor. Let's see. The 240 Bravo light machine gun, which is one of Moose's personal favorites. The Bursa Thunder 9 pistol as their sidearm. The X95 RS assault rifle, which is basically the bigger version of the SMG. And the Remington 887 stockless shotgun. God, I love technology. Moving on to the operators, we have Diablo with 2 armor and 2 speed, and he is the attacking operator. Diablo uses the Mano del Diablo, or Devil's Hand, which is a plasma torch mounted on the muzzle of his gun. This can allow Diablo to manually carve out sections of wall, giving himself customized peek holes, or acting as a backup Hibana if she misses a few pellets. It's also very useful for dealing with mute jammers, as the Mano del Diablo is not affected. However, it is still able to be shocked by bandit wire because he has to contact the reinforcement. Now, the MDD is controlled by the player's reticle and has 20 seconds of fuel. This device does take a brief moment to get through the reinforcement, only barely a second, barely a tenth of a second. It's not much time at all. And players that can master his carving pace can carve open breach-size holes. So if you're moving at full speed on a rappel, there's a chance that you could actually not fully burn through, and you have to waste fuel to go back and get it. But those that master his carving pace can actually carve open holes comparable to a breach charge. A simple burn through, whereas you just hold it in one spot for a brief moment and burn through the reinforcement, will leave a small dot about the size of a bullet from Glaz's rifle in, say, a castle barricade. So it can allow him to shoot within a small area with little to no chance of retaliation. And it should also be noted that double tapping his gadget on a hatch will cause him to quickly cut open the hatch, saving fuel but forcing him to drop into the room down below. So you can hold it and manually carve out where you want on the hatch, and you can also stay above on the floor over the enemies if you want to, or you can double tap this, quickly cut it open, and drop in. And this gadget is triggered and maintained by holding the gadget button, so if you tap the button, it'll just burn for a brief second. As soon as you let go, it stops, so that way you're not walking around just with a torch blaring and you're wasting fuel. And he also cannot fire his weapon while the Mano del Diablo is active. Next, we have Friction with 2 armor and 2 speed, and Friction is the defending operator. Friction specializes in disruption and disorientation. Thus, he brings the Salamandra Drone. This device uses an endothermic chemical reaction to generate a massive cloud of steam. Oh, come on, cat. Okay. Traveling at a whopping 12 meters per second. This is going wonderfully so far. Traveling at a whopping 12 meters per second. Once this thing gets going, it's almost impossible to take down. It also leaves a wonderful trail of sparks in its wake. And the Salamandra can create a thick line of smoke, and once activated, it speeds forward, creating a wall of smoke along its path. As soon as it hits something, it'll basically break and stop. And due to the heated nature of the smoke, it is very difficult for Glaz to look through the smoke, but it's not impossible. He can still kinda make out people. And this smoke is black and does cause 5 damage per second to enemies that are caught in it, and it dissipates after 20 seconds rather than the standard 15 for all other kinds of smoke. And that is all for the Colombian operators. Moose, you want to hop back in here and finish things off?
We actually made it through the recording without anything breaking. I think we have to... That's a round of applause right there in its own. Anyways, you don't know how happy we are. It took us forever to get this video done. Anyways, though, I really would... I like the ideas. I really enjoyed them when we sat down and reworked them anyways. And I think friction... like, people don't realize that how powerful smoke could actually be on defense. Like, especially if you have... if you have the operator smoke on your team and you work with, say, you know, friction, you can really lock down a lot of entryway, especially if you've got a long, like, hallway or something and you cause that big area of effect. You will lock a lot of people out of the area, and then smoke and focus on the small areas like hatches or windows or single doors or whatnot, and you guys can really put a very hard pressure and punish people take their sweet time getting through the objective, and, you know, those people who just sit outside all the time, especially if you triggered that drone at the right time during a Legion mine, that person's going to be having the worst time of the... dude, I just thought of that. Barbed wire, friction, smoke, and some... Oh,
dude, I just thought of the worst place for that to happen is somebody... You know Consulate, right? Right behind the archive area?
Yes. Oh, that, like,
so
blue tunnel?
The hatch that's just in, the hatch that's just above that, they drop down that, land in a field of barbed wire, hit a Legion mine, and then just have the Salamandra go flying down the entire length of the hallway past them.
That's the fun thing we get to think about. These are the things we want you guys to take home when you guys watch these videos. Just have fun and think how these operators would work together. That does sound pretty disgusting now, saying that it's awesome. Anyways, thank you very much, Thunder, for your time. We appreciate you very much. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure you guys do like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us what you think of the operators down in the comment section down below, and leave your suggestive nation or something you want us to do. Leave an operator you've maybe created on your own down in the comment section below. We'd love to hear it. Without further ado, I'm the Dangerous Moose. Thank you again to Thunder Spirit, and we'll see you, Sexy Beast, next episode. Peace.
Peace.